Well, hey man, we got another good week.
Yes, sir.
Another good regular season.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, the inaugural year of the Big Youth League.
That it is. That it is.
New era.
That it is.
New, ushered into a new generation, man. How you feel about the first season?
Oh man, it was good. What I loved about it was just seeing the level of teams that we had, the performances of some of the kids, the growth of organizations. That's always
The growth of organizations. Okay.
That's that part there. That's big.
Okay. What organization you done seen that grew the most, man?
Dallas Cardinals, for what they've done this year. The North Texas Chiefs Elite, that 8U team. The Texas Wolves 8U.
Okay.
That's something on the radar.
Hey,
Don't be late for the rush hour with Kiba Rush, only on BYSE, Big Youth Sports and Entertainment TV.
You know the boss roll hard, got a yard like a car lot. Garage full of more foreign cars than your favorite star guy. Shine on the daily, caddy coupe, grilling lady. Candy coat so wet, it's still shining when it's shady. Top drop if it's two doors. Old schools, I do foes. Wrapped in brand new bows, poking out the blue low. You know how my crew roll with a top and seat. And the slab just ain't complete without pop, trunk, and beat. I'm the cleanest on the streets, go tell them other suckers dead. And if they pull some out the shop, I'ma send it in. From the double R to the lack, they ain't ready for me, baby. Black SS so fresh, I wouldn't sell it if you pay me.
50 boys. Shout out to the 50 boys, number 1 8U in the Big Youth League and I put them against anybody. Hey man, this Kiva Rush, this the Rush Hour. Welcome back Monday night. Hey, I got a well-dressed guest in the building. A well-dressed guest. Man, go on, let the people know who he is who don't already know.
My name is Raymond, man. I am co-owner of Big U Sports League.
Hey man, we got Raymond, co-owner of the Big Youth Sport League in the building.
In the building.
We finna bring him out his shell tonight.
In the building.
In the building. Hey man, as y'all can tell from the start of the show, what's on my mind? We got a lot of playoff talk coming. So we gonna get to all that, man, seasons and everything. But last week, we had number 1 versus number 2 on the 8U level for Big Youth League supremacy. Texas Wolves, North Texas Chiefs. 8U game at Bishop Dunn. Raymond, you the guest. I'm gonna let you give me your thoughts.
Man, it was a solid game, man. It probably is gonna go down as one of the best 8U games that happened all year long. I was there in the building. That Chiefs team, man, they jumped out. They jumped out pretty quick. Some of those reasons was because of some mistakes that the Wolves made. They had a turnover on one of those plays.
So the Wolves just gave them the first half, essentially.
Yeah, the Wolves didn't have their typical pace in the first half. They had a ground and pound game with little number 22, little running back number 22, but they just had a lot of penalties. They had a lot of penalties, holding calls, and then the fumble. That's what really set the pace of that game in the first half, man. But that second half, they came out. They were a 2-point conversion away from tying that thing up that they went for after that first score, but. Man, that just goes to speak to what that 8U division is this year in our league, man. It's top heavy.
Yeah. Now, here's my assessment. I didn't have the privilege of being at the game like you, but I do have the privilege of everybody that's watching this show tonight of the internet. So I was able to see the game. Number 21 for the North Texas Chiefs is first team all killer for me. Lil homie a beast.
Yeah.
He is from the clips I received today, he's done against the Texas Wolves what I seen him do in person on the occasion of 2 times and many times throughout on film. Number 21 for the Wolves can play anywhere in the United States of America.
Yeah,
for the Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. He's a tone setter, man. I mean, just watching him run, he's just like a little Eric Dickerson. I know that's predating a lot of y'all, but man, he just those long strides. He just and he gets it and he's gone. He gets it, he's gone, man. I love watching him play it.
Hey man, he affects the game in all 3 phases.
Definitely.
He is just as hype on the kickoff team
Definitely.
as he is when he getting the ball, as he is when he making the tackle. 21 is a special kid, and that coaching staff over there. Now, minus just giving 21 his praise, and I can't remember his name because it's done been sent to me. But y'all put his name in the comments for me. Shine away from that. I want to give you my take on the game. The Chiefs came out very well coached, and what is not given enough credit is the support that 8U team and that organization have for them only to have 2 teams. The 8U and the flag.
Yeah.
The support for the North Texas Chiefs is astronomical. I can put it on the level of any team in the Big Youth League, minus the Cardinals, because I believe that when the Cardinals show up and show out, they're in the league of their own.
Right.
But for them guys to only have 2 levels, the fan support and the family support is off the charts. So they show up in support, very well coached, very well organized, and they jumped out on the Wolves.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, second half is 14-0 at halftime, correct?
14-6.
14-6. They jumped out to a 14-0 lead, right?
Yes.
Bet. So they up 14. In the second quarter. So by halftime, they're only down 1 possession. I'm talking about the Texas Wolves.
Yes.
So the offense that we're talking about, they're super explosive. And by all means, they did in the first quarter and a half because they up 2 touchdowns. They were slowed down and neutralized. Let's give credit to that defense. Those coaches came on, the D-line coach, and they say, we play defense. They held the #1 team in the league to 2 scores for 4 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, that was something that they spoke on. We interviewed both teams before the game, and that was one of the things that the Texas Wolves talked about as far as containing that offense was about being disciplined.
Right.
Right, and so that first half, they just had uncommon, undisciplined plays, right? The holding calls, the flags that they were getting.
But could it have, let me ask you this, let me flip you this. Could it have been the pressure that was being placed upon them by the Chiefs that caused these errors? Are these regular errors or are these unforced errors? Because pressure will make you do some things you ain't supposed to.
True, I mean, but we are
And that Wolves team is not used to being down.
True. I mean, and I think that possibly played a part in it. We gonna find out down the road.
Okay.
I think we're gonna find out down the road. I think that was a very good test for both teams to see where they are, man. So, yeah, shout out to both organizations though for the following that they have, because Texas Wolves also have a great following. Great following. The Wolf
It's royal blue everywhere when they play.
Hey, when the Wolf Den show up, man, they show out too. So I mean, that's I think it's a great thing about the league is bringing in and having organizations that have great support systems. That's one of the main things about trying to build out a league and trying to be one of the better leagues around is bringing in organizations that have great followings and great support systems, because then you're going to get a great level of play. You get a great level of how the parents act, how the operations move, and the whole nine.
You hear me? And that's great. I understand it. I believe Hall of Fame got a video for that one,
Yeah, we
huh?
got a video for the Bishop Dunn, man. Let's check it out.
You are now about to witness the strength
The Big U Sports League.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. The coat seats, they some cannibals. Eaters. They like to geek. Drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she say she saying 3D. Wow. I go in the jungle and they got a coat. I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this for the fam, cause this bigger than me. Big. Color stones in my infinity lane. And in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real.
water on me like the sauna. Song carrots, song pointers. All these commas, I won't fumble. Me go gunners out the jungle. Buy it off. Front cake on me, no funnel. Cash. Drop top feeling like stunner. Drop top. KD play no runner. We gon' chrome my wallet, smoke my pilot. Take 35 to the tropics. Trap it. I was outside just serving narcotics. Pay me that stick. Made one wrong move, just pop it. Living on.
Hey, man, rush hour. Hey, man, while we were playing that video, I had a chance to go in and look at the comments. I see Hal Mark talking about they following. Everybody got a big following. Everybody want to say they got the biggest following now that I mentioned something. So how about this? Playoffs this Sunday. What organization will have the biggest following this Sunday? Y'all talking that talk on the rush hour. Let's prove it Sunday. Let's make it a contest. But let's see. Y'all doing all this talking, that talking. Hey, look, and I'm gonna stand on what I said. I don't believe it's gonna be any organization with two levels that had the support of the Chiefs. If I'm wrong, y'all prove me wrong. Take pictures, get shirts, whatever, but prove us wrong. Hey, man, I just wanted to say that. Want to talk about that playoffs? Well,
I love that, man. I want that too. Everybody needs to show up. Grandparents, parents, step-parents, man, your mama's parents, your neighbor's parents, the neighbors, everybody, man. Bring them all out.
Hey, man, let's see which I'm intrigued because I said that. I know the Cardinals coming. Like you mentioned, the Wolves coming. How Mark going to bring everything 20 past the Arlington Mall. And on that forward, they gonna come out here.
Right.
So I'm intrigued to see.
Right. And it's, hey, man, we all in one location.
Come on,
You
man.
ain't
You
gotta
get
go
to see
nowhere.
all the teams you been talking about, all
You
the
can
scouting
see
you want to
everybody.
do.
Yes,
who you
sir.
got next week? Cause we gonna drop the seasons, right?
Yes, sir.
So you gonna know who you got the week after if you win. So stay, have a good time. Hey man, get the concessions and get busy.
It's gonna be a party.
Hey man, that was a great segue. It's playoff time, man. Talk that playoff talk.
Here we go.
Look, we got a video for it. We got some graphics. Bet. Playoffs.
What you gonna start with?
I want to start with the game I want to see the most. I'm a top heavy guy. The game that intrigues me is North Texas Chargers 8U versus Grindhouse 8U. 11 a.m. Field 3, and the playoffs will be at UHL in DeSoto, 1400 UHL for everybody. So for every team in the whole league, just come to 1400 UHL.
The schedule popping up on the screen right now.
Right now.
From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on 3 fields.
All three
Winning
fields.
time playoff 2023.
Come on now.
All three fields,
Come
we
on
running.
now. If getting
We
busy
running.
was a league, you watching it.
For the ones that want to know, it's $12 pre-sale, $15 at the gate.
Yes, and we will be dropping those pre-sale ticket links. I don't know if it's on that flyer, but we'll get those out to everybody. Make sure that all the fans can take advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah, hey, and look, get the pre-sale, because you think that $3 don't mean nothing till your ass want a hot dog, and it's $3 and you got oh. Hey, go on, get the pre-sale, get it out the
Yeah,
way, man.
Get it out the way.
Hey, but before we dive into this playoff talk, man, I don't know, you got sauce, he got sauce. We got the sauce of the week coming up, man.
Hey,
let's
let's
see
go.
who got it. I didn't even see the candidates, but if I'm a betting man, which I am, Texas Fake Warriors won.
To be honest, we had that conversation earlier, and I mean, it's really a very small number of teams that even.
Look here, if you like Sauce of the Week and want to participate, you better get saucy. Cause I'm telling you now, Texas Fake Warriors coming with that heat every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Every week.
And I personally don't have a problem with voting them number one every week. So look, you're not gonna get Kiva sympathy vote. Nope. I want to see them win every week because they keep winning.
So who was? I didn't get the chance.
Right.
To see who it
See, I'm
was.
talking. I don't even know who won.
Hey, when they're gonna be in the week, we're gonna post it. It was a lot of contestants.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's just a candidate. Matter of fact, how about y'all go vote?
That's
How
what's
about
up.
y'all go vote?
Yeah,
What's
I'm
up?
contestants one more time.
Man, we got the names of all the contestants, huh?
I had most of them.
Man, go. Hey, let's go vote or put the team name. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I know y'all tired of us giving our opinion. Shit. Hey, this is a show of the people, a league of the people. Y'all vote for. Hey, let's go. You got a problem with that?
I have no problem.
Let's go. Let's get some engagement, baby.
Let's do it. So
I love you, Poppy.
let's get to this playoffs.
Oh, this hoe rolling, huh?
Let's get to this playoffs. Which way? Let's go back to your matchup that you want to see.
Hey, they can't hear us. They can't see. The video running. Oh, they can hear? Oh, okay, bet. My bad. Go ahead. My bad, Pat. Raymond.
The 8U matchup, Grindhouse, Chargers. Why do you have that as your game that you?
Because I believe it's the most comparable matchup. Everybody know first rounds you're gonna get 1 and 8s and 2 and 7s, but the 3, 6, 5, 4 is where you can see your little upsets or where you can kind of be surprised.
Right.
Because let's be honest, a 1 beating an 8 is highly unlikely in any playoff format created. The 1 is always the best, the 8 is always so theoretically that happens a lot less. And as I go to those, I've seen both teams play. The Chargers, I think the Chargers overcomplicate. If they simplify it a little bit on 8U, they can be more dynamic of a team than they were. Because I seen them lose to the Chiefs. I know they took a couple losses. But Then I look at Grindhouse. Grindhouse has a big monster in the middle, but you can run by him. Sometimes he's so focused on being a monster that he misses the play. And the object of the ball of the game is to make the play. So I believe if the Chargers on offense get some quick shit, some dives, some fullbacks, they have a better chance of neutralizing the monster that Big Drip is on the inside for Grindhouse.
I see it basically the same way. He is a problem.
Right, he's
there
a
in
big
the-
problem.
He's a big problem right there
Especially
in the middle
on
of that
offense.
line.
I run behind him every time.
Yeah, he's a major problem. But yeah, and I think as he develops, he's just maybe locating the ball, following the play. He mostly 8 to 8.5, 9 out of 10 times he's gonna dominate the kid that's in front of him. But like you say, if you pushing your guy 20 yards down the field, yet the play is getting blown up on the other side. I mean, but yeah, so I still think that he's one of the most dominant big men that we probably have on the lower levels, though.
Right, he gets busy without a doubt. And my first time seeing him was actually against the Chargers in the regular season game, and Grindhouse beat the Chargers already. So and that's another reason why this is my game that I want to see the most, because I was there the first game. It was close-ish. Like it was a very, very close game. No, I'm sorry, the Chargers beat Grindhouse.
Yeah, Chargers beat Grindhouse.
The Chargers beat Grindhouse. It was a close game. The Chargers was killing them when they was playing with their original offense. Then they started trying to run up the middle, and it was neutralized because Drip was getting busy.
Yeah.
So I believe if the Chargers stay to the outside, you ain't got to prove you tougher than him, or you could beat him, because what you do best here, he don't even affect.
Right.
I run sweeps and jets and whatever they call rooms or whatever,
Right.
all to the outside.
Right.
If the Chargers do that and stay within that game plan, I think they win.
Yeah, it's definitely in just getting that snap off with him being right there in the middle of that line and getting your play off, because he is known to push your guard back into the play of those sweeps and whatnot. So that's gonna be that probably will be a very good tight game right there.
Yeah, that's the game for me. That's the one. Now it's another game that intrigues me as well, and this is a flag game. No, I'm sorry, 8U, the Dallas Cardinals and the Oak Cliff Gators. The Gators,
Back to back, huh?
yeah, back to back. That's what I love. Now we get to see who coaching. I want to see how the Gators come out this week. They're different than what they came out with last week. For y'all that don't know, the Cardinals beat the Gators on 8U level last week, and they got each other in the first round. I love them matchups.
Right.
I get to see who coaching now or who just yelling.
Right. We're gonna see, because that Cardinals 8U team, the quarterback
Top tier.
that quarterback for that 8U team.
Top tier.
He's a game changer.
Yeah.
He's an absolute game changer. If you let him get to the outside,
And he gets busy. He boogies too.
yeah, if he gets outside your corner, if he gets outside your widest defender, I mean, you just better hope your safety has knowledge of great angles.
You ain't gonna beat him to the green box.
No.
If they racing to the green box, you ain't gonna beat him.
You know, when we was kids growing up back in my day, man, you know that kid that used to race everybody in the street with no shoes on
Yeah.
and blow the socks off it, he's that kid. So, you know, it's all about keeping him inside that box, right?
Yeah.
Making him play quarterback and not letting him be an athletic quarterback, right?
You gotta make him Byron Leftwich.
Yes.
He can't be Michael Vick.
No.
If
No.
he get the Michael Vickish type of and the plays are successful, because one big play only gives you confidence for the next.
Yeah, and then they pop the top on you once he gets loose like that. It's just a matter of time for something's gonna go right over the top of your head because you start focusing on him. So, But yeah, I look forward to seeing him play. He's one of the quarterbacks that I love. I'm on a quarterback thing this year, man.
If you was smart, it'd be every year.
You know, this year I just have really paid attention to a lot of the quarterbacks. I mean, we have a very dynamic 7U quarterback with Bossman from the Texas Faith Warriors.
Right.
The 8U quarterback over there at the North Texas Chiefs. That's a really great quarterback right there, man. The 8U quarterback at the Cardinals.
Say 8U is, I believe, is probably the best division. I love the 8U division over in the Big Youth League. Real top heavy, very, very top heavy.
Yeah.
Now another game that intrigues me is a 12U game. Hallmark and the Triple D Wolverines.
Man, I think the last
First game was a shootout. Now.
Shootout.
Like
Shootout.
it's OK Corral.
Shootout. It's gonna be a shootout.
What was it 45, 35 or something like that?
Something around that area. It was one of them University of Colorado schools.
Well,
you know, so I'm expecting the same thing this time. I don't really expect it to change. I think it's going to be a shootout that could possibly come down to whoever makes the most crucial mistake in that fourth quarter.
Okay. I mean, that could be it. But it's going to be, so who you have?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go with Hallmark. I'm gonna go with Hallmark on that 12U.
Me too.
I'm gonna go with Hallmark on that 12U. I think they have unfinished business with that 12U team.
Right. And I think they're going to run into a buzzsaw down the line, but it won't be this Saturday.
No.
They live this Sunday, I'm sorry. They live to fight another day.
Yeah. And Triple D Wolverines have a really, really good 12U team. I think it's just I don't know. I think Hallmark could continue to put up points like that.
Right.
I wonder if Triple D can replicate that again.
If Triple D get 2 stops, this is a different game.
Yeah.
2 stops. I mean, 2 tackles they don't miss. 2 this, 2 that. Then they have an absolute chance of getting busy with it.
And you know, that's been kind of the story about them this year. Just most of their levels. I mean, if you look at some of their scores, they're losing by, you know, small margins. But the last few weeks, they've been in shootouts on the 10U level and the 12U level. So it's not that they can't put the points up. I know I spoke with somebody on the coaching staff over there, and you know, the thing that they said that has to be worked on is just closing the games. Like, just being able to finish the game. They are able to put points up on multiple opponents.
Let me
Closing
ask
the
you,
deal.
is that more coaching? Would you say that's more of the coaching or the players? But before you answer that question, because I know you're going to have to think about that when you're leading on that shit. Hold on, well, go ahead.
Well, go ahead. Now, go ahead.
Okay, bet. Hey, man, all y'all looking for a postseason tournament? Hey, what's your heartbeat like? Traditional state tournament? Y'all come out, y'all check it out, man. See what it is, December 2nd and 3rd at Crowley High School. My boy Hall of Fame, they let me know if the picture was up or not. Oh, okay, bet, man. Y'all check out the graphics, y'all get the information, y'all hit me up, reach out. Let's get busy, man. We got a semi-discount, maybe a T-shirt if you enter multiple organizations.
Yes, sir.
I mean, multiple levels. We'll talk about that later. But y'all check us out. Now, do you put that more on the coaching?
Coaching. It all comes down to coaching.
He didn't even have to think about it. He was ready to say, boy, they ain't coaching right over there.
Well, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say not coaching right. What I will say is this though, it all comes from the top. You know what I'm saying? And you have to train and prepare yourself, and you preparing these kids and these football players. You know what I'm saying? And it's a 4-quarter game.
Right.
Right. It's the bear crawling at the end of practice type deal. You know what I mean?
Hills.
It's the
hills.
Sprints. It's the sprints. It's those things, and a lot of people don't. You know, I know football has changed quite a bit and how people practice and things of that nature.
But conditioning should have never.
Condition has never changed.
It shouldn't have.
Ever.
Like,
Ever.
I believe the less contact that is implemented, the more conditioning should be done.
Yeah.
If we can't tackle, then goddamn it, we can run.
You can run.
We can frog leap.
You can run.
We can bird crawl. We can do burpees. We can do all that.
Because you can be the greatest athlete in the world, man, but if you can't close that deal, like that 12th, round and that fourth quarter,
Right.
that's where it matters at, because especially if you're gonna be playing close games. Now if you just gonna blow people out and then come up off the brakes, come up off the gas towards the end, but when you're in them close games, man, that comes down to just those summertime workouts, and that's basically what conditioning is. That's where it catches up with you.
Yeah.
That's where we at now, man. Hey, they check out Coach Jay from the Flag interview.
Coach Jay, big game today, man. Number 1 flag team in the league versus number 2 flag team in the league. I mean, what are you expecting out of
It's 2-3.
2-3? Oh, 2-3. So what are we expecting out of the game today?
Touchdowns, some points. Just Texas Wolves flag football.
Flag football. Okay. We roll into the playoffs, man. So, what are your expectations of the kids today? What are you looking for them from your team today?
Since playoffs is next week, we should look like, we towards the end of the season and we know what we're doing.
Good job. All right, so man, who's gonna be my player today, man? I know who one of my favorites is, but who we got out there today? What G baby out here today?
Yeah, he out here right there with the pink headband. But Christian Green, he in the backfield right there. Christian Green, he should have a great game on defense, and that's gonna turn him up for offense too.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your time, Coach, man. Look forward to a good game.
For sure.
All right.
We live.
Hey,
Man, it's playoff talk, playoff time. Here go the seedings. Here's how it will look. On field number, we're going to start with 12U. On field number 2, I don't have a time for this one. No, I'm sorry, at 3:30 p.m., we got Hallmark 12U versus Triple D Wolverines. We both just picked Hallmark.
Yeah.
I got to come up with something clever for the people who lost. That's out of the playoffs. I don't know what I'm going to come up with, but it will be clever as hell. Other 12U game, we at 4:30 on field 1, we had the Texas Wolves versus Grindhouse. Grindhouse for me.
Yeah, I'm going Grindhouse too. It's Texas Wolves' second life, second season. They didn't do too hot in the regular season. Opportunity to try to get better, but I think I got Grindhouse on that one.
You got Grindhouse on that one. Okay. All right. Now this is 10U. We have Hallmark versus the North Texas Chargers. 1:30 p.m. Field 1. I got Hallmark 4th seed, Chargers 5th seed. The longer the season go, the more I believe in track runners.
We just got done talking about that, right?
The later in the season the game is, the more I believe in track runners on the football field, because they are accustomed to getting hit now, and they still faster than everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Hallmark on this one. I'm gonna go with Hallmark.
So you say Hallmark over the North Texas Chargers?
That's what I said.
4 and 5, 4 versus 5. Okay.
That's exactly what I
Okay.
said.
I'm
Exactly
gonna
what
go.
I said.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the. I'm 10U, right?
Yeah, we talking to you.
I'm gonna go with Hallmark.
You gonna go with Hallmark?
I'm gonna go with Hallmark.
Okay. Well, I ain't mad at you. All right, we have Dallas Cardinals, 2 seed, Triple D Wolverines. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Oh.
Triple D Wolverines is 7th seed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals in a pretty. Yeah, I think the Cardinals will win handily.
Oh, definitely the Cardinals. Definitely the Cardinals on that one.
Hall of Fame, you got a pick? You ain't gonna tell us? Yeah.
It's 10U.
Yeah, 10U. Dallas Cardinals, Triple D Wolverine.
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Here's another intriguing matchup. I missed this one. 10U Texas Wolves and the Oak Cliff Gators.
Ooh, that's the.
I'm gonna go with the Texas Wolves.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Texas Wolves.
I'm gonna go with the Wolves too. I want to say the Gators, but I just can't get it out. I can't get it out. I believe in MJ and them. MJ and their coaching staff have to get out the first round. They talk entirely too much noise not to get out the first round. So I'm gonna go with the Gators. Grindhouse have a bye. Now here's where it gets interesting. We got the 8 UCs. Now we already spoke about the North Texas Chargers and Grindhouse. I picked the Chargers. I don't believe. Well, who would you pick?
I'm going with the Chargers.
We're gonna go with the Chargers.
On
Okay,
8U.
that's the 4-5 matchup. We have the North Texas Chiefs versus Hallmark. Chiefs by however many they want to win by.
Yeah.
Okay. baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs on that one.
Okay. The 2 versus 7, the Texas Wolves coming out for a gallant loss against Iron Hole Elite Bulls. I believe Texas Wolves will play pissed off, and they will play mad, and they will do the same thing the Chiefs are gonna do. They're gonna win by however many they want to.
Yeah.
And again, on 8U, we got the Dallas Cardinals, Oak Cliff Gators, 3-6. I'm going with the Gators. The Cardinals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going with the Cardinals as well.
Okay. Hasta la vista Gators. 8U, 6U, flag. Ain't no bias. Everybody play. Dallas Cardinals, 1 seed, 8 seed, Triple D Wolverines. Okay, we both got the Cardinals. The 4-5 matchup, the Gators versus the Chargers. I've seen both teams multiple times. I'm going to defer to you since you dress better.
The Gators, they, I'm gonna have to go with the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I will stay with the highest seed on this one and go Oak Cliff Gators. Oak Cliff Gators flag team will advance, in my opinion. Now, we have the Texas Wolves, the number 2 seed, versus the number 7 seed, Hallmark. I believe the Texas Wolves are mad at the world. They hate to see the Dallas Cardinals ranked number 1. They hate to see Cardinals, pigeons, bluebirds. They don't like birds right now.
And I don't think Coach J gonna let up off the gas on nobody all the way through this. I think he's probably gonna.
He is destined to meet the Cardinals and try to avenge what in his mind is an embarrassing loss.
Yeah.
And in my mind, it was kind of sort of.
It's gonna be all gas, no brakes for him all the way through this.
Yeah, I agree. Now, let's see. We have the number 3 seed, North Texas Chiefs, and the number 6 seed, D-Town Panthers. Shout out to the D-Town Panthers. They first year as an organization. They chose the Big Youth League to be a part of. And they got what I think is the most important level when you start in the league, starting the organization, is the flag. And they flag made it in at the number 6 seed. So shout out to the D-Town Panthers, although their season will be ending Sunday.
Oh yeah, but I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I really am. Again, I'm proud of KD Bonner and his coaching staff, the coaches that he have, the parents that he have that stuck out with him, the support system that he has over there. Man, y'all stick it out with him. He's gonna grow into this thing.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be great at it, man. That's little bro. and I'm do my part as big bro and kind of help him get to where he need to be going forward. But those are the playoffs. Sunday, October 29th, 1400 UHL. I'm gonna be there all day long.
We also have another good matchup on that day too. Can't remember what field it's on, but Texas Faith Warriors 7U will be playing the Kaufman Cowboys 7U.
That's not a good matchup.
You don't think that's a good matchup?
No, it's not a good matchup. It's not. It's not.
For who?
I don't care if you said it too, Pat. It's still not a good matchup. But Texas Faith Warriors are gonna come out there cleaner than them, tougher than them, faster than them, dressed best than them. They're gonna come out like dressed better, faster, more athletic, like dressed better, like more athletic, like their clothes are gonna fit better, their shoes are gonna be custom. Like it's not. Shout out to Kaufman though. You know what I mean? Y'all had a great season. But no way. Come on, man. Yeah. Texas State Warriors gonna come out there so clean. They gonna come out there. You know how you can come out there and intimidate a team because you bigger, and like in kids' head they be already down 7 or 14.
Right.
Texas State Warriors come out there draped up and dripped out.
Right.
Team they already done lost, man. Look what they wearing.
Right.
They all look the same. Man, it's gonna be a drama. Y'all come out and get some barbecue at the one of the casinos. Y'all had a great season, in my opinion. Now, I want to go off topic a little bit. This is not off topic. It may not be. I don't know for sure. Can we talk about another game?
Yeah.
8U.
Ooh.
DEA
Ooh.
played my guy Rory Johnson over there, Fort Worth Longhorns.
Yeah.
DEA, they had big dog aspirations with little dog qualifications. And a rec team, as they called it, popped them boys. I just want to know your opinion on that.
On the rec team and the
Fort Worth Longhorn putting foot in DEA.
So
Rec select what? None of that matters.
right. Man, that team, I have not seen the Fort Worth Longhorns in person. They're making it so that's probably going to have to happen.
Man, long story short, they popped the best team in Big Youth League 8U. They popped DEA. They've been popping everybody that need popping.
They've been popping everybody, man.
And they ain't been popped.
And they not saying nothing.
I-
They ain't said one word. They don't like.
Rory may be the quietest killer in history.
Man,
He
that's
may
it,
be
boy.
the quietest killer
yeah.
in history over there.
Those are some Funky Town assassins right now, man. I don't know of any 8U team that possibly wants to see them.
I do.
Who
But
is
there's
that?
another SED. And that may be a tier they might not want to climb to yet. They may not just want to.
that
They may want to see
they need to
Metro
be seen.
Flex first.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
may want to go there, Oak Cliff Titans.
Right.
Let's see if they
Right.
could. But to go there, shit.
Yeah, because it's levels to this, man. It's levels to this.
But they could surprise us all.
But they could surprise us.
'Cause they've been surprising us
been-
thus far.
Man, nobody saw him coming.
Yeah.
Nobody saw him coming. The thing is now is people know who you are. People start more or less watching you. They kind of get more of they can kind of start seeing what you kind of do, and maybe they can do something to stop it. But man, that team is rolling right now. I'm love to see what they do in the postseason and later on down the road.
Yeah, likewise.
I hope they're gonna be in that traditional state ranked tournament.
December 2nd and 3rd, man.
Where's
the
it gonna be
traditional
at?
state ranking
Where-
at Crowley High School.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hey, Hey man, I'm gonna reach out to my boy Rory, man, and I know he gonna be in there. I want to see him. Hey, he should probably try the Mesquite Gators. The Mesquite Gators been getting busy on the AU level.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It's a lot of great traditional games. We gonna try to get them together.
Yeah, you know that it's the cool thing is, man, is it seemed like the 8U division across the DFW Metroplex, regardless of league, it's been stiff. Like it doesn't matter if it's Big Youth League, if it's the Rory's League over there for Worth, if it's the Texas Sports League, it's MD1.
All the leagues are getting busy on
all
8U.
the leagues are getting busy on 8U, man. It's like, I mean,
The future of DFW and youth football is looking rich because
Yeah.
those young fellas and the work that they putting in.
it's gonna be a lot of really developed 8U and 10U teams over the next couple of years.
Right, I agree.
Hey, bro, show the rain. Show the rain. Let's see if it look. Look at that mother. That mother from front to back.
Look,
man.
I don't. They put me on
Look
display.
at that. Front to back.
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing like that.
Got front, back,
And
side to
side.
side. You hear me? Diamonds in the front, back, side to side.
Yeah, it look good on camera too.
Hey man, look, I ain't finna be doing this. Wasn't in no contract. Be no display. Hey man, that thing heavy, man. That thing heavy. Hey man, this is what they playing for. This is what they playing for.
Big business.
Huh, man?
Yeah, like they say, there can only be one. This isn't a league of participation awards.
Huh, man?
So this is a league of, there can only be one at the end. We only gonna give one trophy. We only gonna give one set of rings, and only one team gonna get that post conference
Huh, man?
press conference after the game. It is what it is. Speaking of which, Heisman's. Please get y'all Heisman votes in, Heisman candidates in. I think we're kind of playing with the date on the Heisman, but we'll definitely get that out to everybody. It's going to be in enough time. We want to make sure we have enough time to do it right, do it nice, do it tight, make sure everybody enjoys it. And that also is another situation where it can only be one.
Only one. I ain't never. I don't know what they give a second place person at the Heisman in New York. I've never seen the runner up at the Heisman receive anything but I'm sorry.
They don't publish those pictures.
Man, come on now. Come on now.
They don't publish those pictures. But I mean, you know.
Y'all got the wrong two people on the show, man, because we get
You know, we're going to make sure everybody's good. We definitely going to make sure everybody's taken care of. But at the end of the day, there's only one trophy.
Right,
There's only one Heisman Trophy. And that is going to go to that kid that is just that kid. And the great thing about the vote is those coaches vote for that on them levels.
right.
Them coaches that have seen that kid play, and they've all just said, hey, man, that's that kid. You know, this ain't a parent's vote. This isn't the league owner's vote. This isn't the media's vote. You know, these are the people that are actually seeing these kids play. So when that kid gets chosen, he was chosen because he was wrecking shop against somebody, and they all recognized it. And so we're going to proudly present that out and make sure that that's good to go. So, again, a level that's going to be really, really tough is going to be the 8U division with the Heisman. That's going to be a
8U was hell last year.
8U was in.
And I was upset. I wasn't upset. The guy predicted to win, didn't win. And it's a picture of me, why he got I would look so shocked. Little Brazil beat out Tank with the Patriots.
With Tyrus Walker Jr., yeah.
That shocked me on the 8U level last year.
I'll say this. They were both really, giving it the business. Like, Amir was a monster last year on 8U. Like, he's growing into, of course, being up in 10U, so he's on a down year on the 10U. But last year, he was just a monster. But when you look at, and for me as well as you, so when I looked at the overall picture, that Patriots team had 13 kids.
I called them 300. They went to war with 13 every week.
13 every week. And
when it's that close and you the one that win it, I got to give it to the one that won it all.
Yeah. I think it was a thing of. I think you had to appreciate the effort that it took for him to be as dominant as he was on both sides of the ball for the entire season, and then to go out and still put on a show, not only in the traditional championship and winning that championship, but then he turned around and their team played up in the age period championship and took that home as well, and he performed on that level.
Right.
So, but yeah, so I mean, and that's the greatest thing about this, man, is watching these kids perform, because whoever doesn't get it, man, that should be motivation for you for next year.
Right.
You
And
know?
that goes to show y'all what Raymond was saying earlier. Like, it's not with the league owners. The media don't make the decision. We're sitting here squarely saying, hey, we thought another kid was supposed to win it or should have won it last year, but the coaches on that level control the vote. So
Right.
all coaches need to participate, and hey, it's subjective. It's up to the coaches to decide who the Heisman winners are. So don't inbox me.
Right, and don't get mad at me, because I just have my own opinion from
I
just
just
watching
announce
it. Right, and I just make sure it's funded.
You hear me? That's all I do.
So, but man, I love it. I love watching. I'm looking forward to it this year. I'm looking forward to that 10U level, 12U. Now that we, had the shakeup with the 12U, so I think that kind of changes a little bit of how that Heisman look as well. I actually already had my eye on a kid that really been showing out to me, and that's that little running back from the Cardinals. I mean, he's been getting busy to the point of where, Cam is able to do other things because this kid is just so solid in the backfield.
He get to explore how he play a little slot.
Plays slot. He,
Play a little this or that.
He's outside linebacker. He's safety. And so, man, and when you got a team that has those types of dynamic players on there, man, that squad is gonna be tough. That squad is gonna be tough.
I agree. I think the regular season organization of the year goes to the Cardinals. If there's such a thing. They've swept. How many organizations had the Cardinals swept this year? Not only beat, but how many had they just swept and obliterated? I don't know if it's another organization in DFW in any league can say they've swept more teams than the Dallas Cardinals.
No, they're coming off a sweep of the last weekend. I think they also had one against the Wolverines.
They may have had 4 sweeps.
I don't know if they lost a game to Hallmark that day.
I don't think so.
I don't think Hallmark beat them on any level that day. I don't think the Wolverines have beat them on any level this year. I don't know the Gators didn't beat them at all on any level last weekend. Bruh, Pat, I don't think. Was they about 3? They should have about 3.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 sweeps.
And
they right now, bro, they got a broom closet.
Say, man, they collecting them joints, handing them out or something.
They handing out brooms, and we ain't even close to Halloween yet. So.
Davis, see? Oh my God, it's more than we thought. They swept the Hallmark, Gators, the Wolves, the Wolverines, the Chargers.
They didn't sweep the Wolves.
That's what the man said.
They didn't sweep the Wolves.
Well, who beat them?
Yeah, they ain't sweet the Wolves.
They ain't sweet. Oh, we got a false flagger.
Yeah.
Davis a false flagger.
They didn't sweep the Wolves.
He's a false flagger.
Remember, they lost that really close game on 8U. It was a really good game on 8U between the Cardinals and the Texas Wolves. Texas Wolves got them. That score may have been 14-12.
He might be talking, what they call it?
Wolverines.
And the Rangers finna sweep the Astros. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
A moral victory. He might be counting.
Oh, he might be counting more victories.
Yeah, Davis, moral victories don't count.
Now, what I will say is King Davis, man, he don't have to. He's been doing his thing. He's probably one of the top coaches in the league. Just for what he's been able to do and rock out with those kids. He had a powerhouse 10U last year, and then now he's taking a bunch of 11-year-olds and he's rocked out on 12U. And what I loved about it was in the preseason, man, they was not afraid to play nobody.
They played whoever they put in front of them.
They played
and took some lumps,
and
but they
took
gave
some
some
lumps.
knots.
Man, and say they was the little dude, the little kid in the neighborhood that you think you're gonna push around, and then he put a couple knots upside your head. So after a while, you be like, you know what? I'm gonna leave you alone, bro, because you're
Right.
gonna be a problem if you get a little weight on you.
Eventually.
Yeah, you get a little weight on you, you're gonna be a problem. And so, and that's what the Cardinals 12U is. Man, they gonna fight.
But on the flip side, for me, I believe two coaches that stand out to me when I just look at the league in the whole regular season, throughout the preseason up until now, before we enter the playoffs, is Cletus over with the North Texas Chiefs, and what Brent has done with the flag team on the Cardinals, from not coaching last year to stepping in and beating a powerhouse in the Texas Wolves, ending the regular season ranked #1, like
Undefeated.
I believe what Brent has done, and not to knock what Davis has done, but Davis had years with these guys.
Right.
Like that's been his level for a couple of years now. So they've all grown together. As he became a better coach, they became better players.
Right.
Brent just stepped in with a bunch, Flag like lining up kittens. Like and he's taken that and then really made a little machine over there.
Yeah.
And we don't know how the playoffs will shake out. I know the Texas Wolves will have something to say about it, as well as the Chargers and the Chiefs. But as it's looking right now, he's had the best season to me as a coach by far, thus far.
Yeah, I mean, and then it's like bringing in a coach that has a bunch of skins on the wall. They done been sitting down for a day, a year or so, and they come back, but then he walked back in too with, again, one of the most dynamic quarterbacks. Again, we talk about quarterback play with King Rush on that 6U quarterback for the Cardinals, who is one of the most dynamic quarterbacks, athletes, football players that we have in the entire league.
He got to be my little cousin or something. We're going to check that out, man.
Right. He
He
came from the Rush.
His name Rush.
Right.
We might be cousins. He might got the blood running through him. I don't know yet.
He might have that. So again, and I mean that's the 6U coach. I mean the 6U quarterback. So I mean again, man, this has been quarterback central this year for me. Like that's just what the players that have stood out has been. We have some superstar quarterbacks on every level.
Well, the quarterback Texas Wolves, a black kid.
I can't remember what his name is, but he's a really good one as well. G-Baby is a 5U kid. G-Baby is Aiden.
Yeah.
Yes, Aiden is.
5U G-Baby.
5U is G-Baby.
Hey, speaking of
but Aiden
5U,
is bad too.
They took a hell of a loss Wednesday night in the Wednesday night 5U league against Havoc.
18.
A great game. Russ was out there filming it. I wasn't there, but I was watching it. Man, they lost in overtime. Great game. Great. I didn't know they was like that. Hey, what Rowdy and them is doing, they're a flag factory.
Yeah.
If I'm starting an organization, them two coaches, I might pay to start to build that foundation of my organization. Because they don't want to go nowhere. They want to coach flag.
Right.
Oh, man, I love them guys.
A lot of patience, man. It takes a lot of patience, boy. Them boys is gonna be blessed beyond measures, man, out there rounding up them kittens.
You
you
hear
say.
me?
As you say, but man, if they kids, man, I wouldn't call them kids, them baby tigers. Them baby, like, because they get busy. They get busy. I love their program, man, and just watching them, and you be watching some flag teams, right, and it really do look like they hurting kittens out there. But when you watch some of our flag teams, the way they come out, they line up. I mean, they're not even lining these kids up. Like, they're literally just standing back there in the huddle. They calling their play. Them kids are lined up on their own, set on the line. Man, they go to set the line. Right. Right. They don't do all that having to corral somebody or be like, remember, you were standing next to Juju on the last play. That's where it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's.
We see that on some 12Us. I ain't gonna name them. Hey, but if you one of them 12Us, you don't mind, come to this traditional tournament, man. December 2nd and 3rd, man. Traditional state tournament at Crowley High School. Y'all tap in with us, man. All these flags y'all got to line them up. That's okay. We'll give y'all extra 3 seconds.
Hey.
As long as it ain't, crunch time in the game. You can get that 3 seconds.
As long as it ain't crunch time. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this upcoming Sunday. And like you say, some of those games are kind of, probably most likely the outcome of those are going to be.
Right.
We still want everybody to show
Game
up.
got to be played. Man, show up. We want to see who got the most support. Which organization is going to have the biggest fanfare this Sunday?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because we're going to be out there, because we've expanded the channel and our coverage capabilities. So, man, we're going to be all over the place out there. Hall of Fame TV, BYSE TV has grown. We're going to have Hall of Fame, Mr. What Your Heart Be Like out there. It's going to go down. It's going to go down. We inviting everybody out, no matter what league you're in, what side of town you're on. Come out to UHL Sunday. What is it, October 28th? 29th, October 29th, starting at 10 a.m. in the morning. Come out, man. We going to be out there rolling.
I ain't going to call it Sunday Fun Day, but if you know, never mind. Come out there Sunday, have fun, man. It's going to be concessions rolling all day, good football. Pat going to have on his headset, walking around. We going to have us a ball out there, man.
Right.
Anything else you want to say? How long we been on? How long we been on? An hour and 1 minute? Ah, man, that ain't long enough. Anything else you want to talk about?
Shoot,
You gonna
man.
give us some dressing tips?
Nah, man.
What about the All-Star game?
All-Star game. So we want to do the All-Star game. We still working on a date. Yeah, we're still working on a date for that. Everybody kind of coaches, send the information in if you're interested to Big Youth Info.
Yeah, bigyouthInfo@gmail.com if y'all can hear me.
Info@gmail.com if you're interested in doing that. Again, want to take a temperature on that and see what participation level is going to be, support level is going to be before we start putting the concrete mix in, putting the water in the concrete.
Oh, man.
So we'll do that and see what you guys trying to do with that. It's all about participation for me. We don't have to do too much of anything if people ain't gonna participate. You know what I mean? But if y'all want to, right? But if y'all want to participate, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that you're gonna see it. We want to make sure that you guys get the best of the best. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about with me, is making sure that you guys are, top notch. Everything top notch.
You did?
And we'll finish that line by Pimp C, but we ain't gonna do that.
You hear me? Not today, man. Y'all see the ring up there, man. Hey, we'll see y'all out there Sunday, man. If Raymond ain't got nothing else, I'm done with it. Hey, man, see y'all Sunday in person. See y'all on the telephone on Monday.
Yeah, we're gonna
Let's
be
go.
back.
Rush hour. Y'all know what it is. It's the playoffs. Let's get busy.
Let's go Rangers.
They
Yeah.
win?
They
Yeah.
win 11-3.
Oh, okay, bet.
Ninth game.
That's what's up.
World Series.
Party out of